Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Savannah Chrisley slaps the sh*t out of best friend Chad. Savannah Chrisley is trying to become TikTok famous. She filmed herself slapping the sh*t out of her best friend Chad. This comes after Savannah hinted that she wanted to live a low-key life. Read on to learn more and to see why she wants to be more private. Chrisley knows best star wants to live a low-key life. As TV shows Ace previously reported, Savannah Chrisley shared a cryptic post on her Instagram stories. She suggested that she wants to live a low-key lifestyle. She grew up in the spotlight ever since she first appeared on Chrisley Knows Best alongside her family. Things took a turn this year when Julie and Todd Chrisley were found guilty of bank fraud and tax evasion. Savannah reflected back on her year and life in general. She posted a cryptic quote from an entrepreneur named Padrignani. It sure sounds like Savannah Chrisley is rethinking how she wants to share her life. Does this mean she wants to take back from the reality show that gave her a household name? Some fans find it hard to believe that Savannah will leave for a more low-key lifestyle. However, she may decide what to share on social media. Does Savannah Chrisley want to be TikTok famous? Savannah Chrisley already does well on social media. At the time of this writing, she has over 2.5 million followers on Instagram. She joked to her followers if she was now TikTok famous. The sassy Southern will do whatever it takes to make it happen, even if that means she'll slap her best friend Chad. On Thursday, June 30th, Savannah Chrisley shared a clip of herself with her friend Chad. The two hung out in a parking lot. Each of them held a piece of tortilla bread as they passed a water bottle back and forth. Chad and Savannah played an updated take on the classic game, rock, paper, scissors. Whoever wins has to slap the other person with their tortilla. But there's a twist. They have to hold the water in their mouths as they play the game. Savannah Chrisley ended up winning, so she slapped her friend across the face. In the end, she spits the water out of her mouth onto the ground. Did we just become TikTok famous? #tortilla challenge at ChadLife, Savannah Chrisley wrote in the caption. Check out the clip for yourself here. Chad seemed shocked when Savannah slapped him. She is tougher than she looks. Everyone in the parking lot could hear that slap. What are your thoughts on Savannah's latest social media video? Sound off below in the comment section. The late afternoon sun poured through the oversized windows of Savannah Chrisley's Nashville condo, scattering rays across the marble countertops. Everything looked perfect, the neutral tones, the soft music, the fresh bouquet of white roses on the island. But the air wasn't peaceful. It was thick with tension. Savannah stood in the kitchen, phone in hand, rereading the group chat that had just exploded online. Her jaw clenched tighter with every line she read. Unbelievable, she muttered. Across the room, Chad, her longtime best friend and partner in crime for countless social media escapades, lounged on the sofa, pretending not to notice the storm brewing behind her piercing blue eyes. What's wrong now? He asked, smirking as if everything in the world were still fine. Savannah turned sharply. What's wrong? Chad, are you serious right now? He sat up, confused but defensive. If this is about that TikTok, it was just a joke. You know how fans are, they eat that stuff up. Savannah's voice rose. A joke? You think calling me a walking PR crisis on camera is funny? You tagged TMZ Chad. For a second his grin faltered. He hadn't expected it to hit this nerve. But Savannah wasn't finished. She paced across the room, waving her phone like evidence in a trial. I've been trying to rebuild my brand, my family's image, everything after what happened with Mom and Dad. And you, my best friend, make a viral skit about how I crash every relationship like it's a rental car. Chad blinked, looking like a man realizing too late that he'd stepped into a minefield. Save, people know we joke around. You roast me all the time. Not about things that actually hurt, she snapped. Not about my family or my life. You crossed a line. Her tone cut through the air, sharp, trembling, but laced with something deeper than anger. It was betrayal. For a long moment, the only sound was the faint hum of the refrigerator. Chad got up, running a hand through his hair. I didn't mean to hurt you. Seriously. I thought. You thought what? She interrupted. That a few likes were worth it? That people laughing at me online was good for engagement? You know what I've been through, Chad. You know what I deal with every day. He exhaled, shoulders dropping. I messed up. Okay. I thought if I made fun of it first, it would take the sting out of what people say about you. I was trying to help. Savannah shook her head. No, you were trying to go viral. Don't twist it. Her words hit harder than she expected. He looked away, shame flickering across his face. I'm sorry, he said softly. But Savannah wasn't ready to accept it. Her phone buzzed again. Notifications from fans, from blogs, from gossip accounts already picking up the clip. Her image, her name, her life, once again spinning out of her control. She slammed the phone down on the counter and turned to Chad, her voice trembling now not from rage, but heartbreak. Do you have any idea what it's like, Chad? To watch everything you've worked for get ripped apart over and over again? I'm not just the girl from Chrisley Knows Best anymore. I'm the one who's supposed to hold it all together while my parents are gone. I'm trying to be strong, and you just made me look like a joke. Chad opened his mouth, but no words came out. He'd seen Savannah angry before, fiery, fierce, quick to forgive. But this was different.
Step closer.
This was raw. Save, please. You're my best friend. I didn't mean. Don't, she said, backing up. Not right now. Her hands were shaking, and tears started to prick at the corners of her eyes. She hated crying, especially in front of people. But the emotional dam had cracked. Everyone expects me to smile through it, to make a joke out of everything, she said, voice breaking. But it's not funny anymore. Chad hesitated. You're right. It's not. I shouldn't have made that video. Savannah looked up at him, and for a heartbeat the fire softened. She saw the guilt, the regret. But she was still too hurt to let him off the hook. You need to take it down, she said firmly. And you need to fix this. I will, he promised. Right now. He pulled out his phone, scrolling quickly. A few taps later, the offending video was gone. Savannah folded her arms, exhaling slowly. That won't undo what people saw, but it's a start. Chad nodded. Save, I really am sorry. You mean more to me than a few clicks or views. I got caught up in the hype, and I didn't think about what it would do to you. She stared at him for a long moment. The silence stretched. Finally, she sighed. You've always been the one person I could count on to protect me, Chad. Not join in with everyone else. That sentence landed harder than anything else she'd said all day. He swallowed, nodding slowly. You're right. I let you down. Savannah turned toward the window, gazing out at the city skyline. The sun had dipped lower now, the sky painted with streaks of pink and gold. You know what my dad used to tell me? She said quietly. He'd say, Savannah, your Real friends will guard your name when you're not in the room. I used to think that sounded old-fashioned. But he was right. Chad's voice was low. Then let me start being that kind of friend again. For the first time in the entire argument, Savannah smiled faintly, tired but genuine. I hope you mean that, she said. I do. He walked closer, cautiously, unsure if she'd push him away again. But when she didn't move, he reached out and pulled her into a hug. It wasn't instant forgiveness, but it was a truce, one built on the ashes of anger and the hope that something stronger could grow from it. As the city lights flickered to life outside, Savannah rested her head against his shoulder, letting the last bit of tension fade. Next time, she murmured, think before you post. Chad chuckled weakly. Trust me, lesson learned. You don't mess with a Chrisley. Savannah smirked, finally finding her spark again. Exactly. The two stood there for a moment, the quiet hum of the evening settling around them. The storm had passed, but its message lingered. Some lines can't be crossed, even between best friends. And for Savannah Chrisley, that day was a reminder. Being strong doesn't mean staying silent. It means standing up, even when it's someone you love.